Did you have a bike when you were young? Yep, I had a bike when I was young. My father bought it for me. It was a nice white bike with 2 training wheels. Not every child could own a bike at that time, so I was super proud of it. Did you ride a bike when you were little? Yeah, my father taught me how to ride it, but I was not that good at it. I remember the first time I rode it, I fell into the green belts on the road. That was a funny story. Did you ride a bike to school? Yeah, when I was in high school, I rode a bike to school every day. It took me about 30 minutes to go to school by bike. And then after school, I would also ride the bike home with my other classmates. Do you ride a bike when you go out now? Yeah, I always ride a share bike to the subway stations from my home. And when I go traveling, I will also like to rent a bike if it's good weather. It's just so convenient and flexible to ride a bike instead of taking buses or subways.
Did you have a bike when you were young?
Not really. Not my own. I had used my sister's bike, which was, I remember, a yellow bike with 2 supporting wheels on both sides. I think I had fun with it. Okay, that's the first question. Let's go to the second.
Did you ride a bike when you were little?
Well, yes, like I said, I rode my sister's bike, and I had a lot of fun. Mainly, I rode it, I remember when I was probably 5 years old. I remember one time I rode down a slope and just had a big fall. And third question.
Did you ride a bike to school?
Yes, I did. When I was in my 2nd grade, I remember my dad at the time was really busy, so I had to ride my sister's yellow bike to school. And I do remember that there was one time I got extremely tired and I saw my dad driving by. He just ignored me because he thought I should just carry on and rode the bike home. Okay, this is the final question.
Do you ride a bike when you go out now?
I do, but that doesn't happen very often. Probably like once a week or twice a week. I guess because I'm pretty lazy and there's a park nearby. I can just walk there, and a lot of the grocery stores and other stores are within a driving distance, so I don't usually bike there.
Did you have a bike when you were young? Yes, I did. I had my first bike when I was about 6 or 7 years old, and I got it from my granddad. It was pink, which was my favorite color, and I still remember learning how to ride a bike on it. But I wasn't very good at balancing, so it was quite hard for me. Did you ride a bike to school? Yes, actually I did. When I was 12 years old, and that was a short period of time when we lived not far from my primary school. So I was allowed to ride a bike to school every day all by myself. It was such a great experience because that made me feel so confident and independent. It must be one of my best memories from my childhood. Do you ride a bike when you go out now? No, definitely not. The roads are just too busy all the time. You know, there are cars and buses everywhere, and they always drive so fast. And apart from that, there aren't even any bike lanes in this city. So I think it's really dangerous to ride a bike on the road.
Have a bike when you were young? Yeah, I remember I had a mountain bike with a very complex gearing system. Its brand is Giant, a very popular one. My father bought it as a birthday gift for me, saying it would be a very beneficial life habit to cycle to school every day. That bike cost him about 800 yuan. At that time, it was really a big sum of money. Did you ride a bike when you were little? Yeah, after my father bought me that mountain bike, I used to cycle to school on a daily basis, but when it was pouring, I still chose to go to school by bus because the road can be extremely muddy and slippery. I just kind of enjoy the excitement when I was riding fast and overtaking my friends. Do you ride a bike when you go out now? Well, not really. Nowadays, I prefer public transportation such as bus or subway. It can be extremely time-saving and convenient. Another merit is that I won't get sunburnt in hot summer days. It can be extremely physically demanding and sweaty to ride a bike for a long time.